Well, welcome back, and I think it is safe to say that we could all sweeten up our little self-care journey just about now. We've got our bubble machine going now, don't we?
Yes.
Of course, that's because we're with Danielle Hastings of Sylvia Sudsery in downtown Lansing. Danielle, how are you this afternoon?
I am well, Rochelle. Thank you so much.
Yes, well, thank you so much for joining us because it is honestly, all year long, it's self-care season, not just now, but all year long, but especially when you have these fuzzy robes, you make it pretty easy. But one thing I want to say is that we love getting to know the people behind the storefront. And I know you had your own self-care journey too, so tell us a little bit about how you started Sylvia Sudsery.
So originally my self-care was at all-time low, my mental health as well, and discovered the importance, whether it is just taking care of your skin, small things in life, and got addicted to soap making, and it went uphill from there.
Yeah, uphill, and now you have your own storefront. I know you started at Middle Village too as well.
Yes.
So how does it feel now that everything is really just coming to fruition?
It is very surreal. It's such an honor and a blessing.
Yeah, and I think that's wonderful too, that you're able to say and you could admit and be open that, hey, you know, my mental health was at an all-time low, but you took it upon yourself to say, hey, I'm not going to stay down, I'm going to bring myself back up, right?
Yeah.
That's right. So a lot of your products are handmade, which brings us to this right here. Can you tell us a little bit about the process?
Yes. So soap making, you take oils and lye and mix it together, and it's after you cut it, you let it sit for a month.
For a month, okay.
Yes, that way it loses its water weight and everything. But this is 25 pounds of soap. I make anywhere between 50 to 150 pounds of soap at a time.
50 to 100 pounds, is that what you just said?
Yep, at a time.
Oh my goodness, so that is a lot of work, and again, all with your wonderful hands that you've done. Oh my goodness, but that's not the only thing that you have in your store. Walk us through a few of the other products that you have.
Yes, so we have our luxurious body butters. All of our Bath & Body items are also vegan, and then we have bath bombs, handcrafted and painted, and then we have small business owned things such as our robes, slippers, and other mental health things.
And the robes that we've got on over here too as well, plus we have different kinds. You know, I've been in your store too before. One of my favorite things are the bath mats that you have too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the stick of butter bath mat is quite popular.
Yeah.
But the robes, I do want to mention, do come with slippers too.
Okay.
So that's really fun.
Awesome. Yeah, you can't have the robe without the slippers, which is a perfect way to put that self-care journey all together. And I loved how you talked about how you started Sylvia Sudsery by kind of taking charge of your own mental health. And you have ways to do that too by using things like this. Can you talk to us about that?
So we have like mental health self-care journals that kind of prompt you throughout your life with things. Yeah. And then you also have notepads to be able to keep track, because we forget our day-to-day life. Life gets busy, and this kind of helps keep things flowing well.
Yeah, and it's also a good way for you to kind of keep yourself accountable too, right? As you're going through day by day by day and doing that, and it's also a great way that you can do this with a friend too.
Yes, extremely. Accountability is so important.
Yeah, very much. And also, something I think is so wonderful is that you've honored your store by naming it after your grandmother. So now that you've made the soaps, you have the storefront, are there any tips that she's taught you that you kind of use on a day-to-day basis?
The tips I would say is she always focused on helping others and just trying to bring out the best in others.
Oh, helping others and bringing out the best. That is wonderful. That is so, so exciting. Now, of course, you get to help others every day as people come in and out of your stores. Is there a certain item that goes off the shelf pretty quickly because people love it so much?
Oh my goodness. Anything lemon lavender scented. Lemon lavender is our most popular scent.
Okay.
We have it in soaps, scrubs, body butters. It flies off the shelf.
Oh, awesome. I love that. And let me tell you, lemon and lavender has been my favorite thing as well. And of course, as people come in and out, what's the one thing that they always get a chance to tell you that you just love hearing as well?
I love hearing two things. The store smells so good, and oh my gosh, this is so cute. I hear that all the time.
Absolutely, and I said that when I came in and I saw the little pink robe. Absolutely. Well, thank you so, so much for joining us today and really showing us how we can kickstart our self-care journey. And with that being said, can you tell us what your hours are so you guys can head to downtown Lansing?
So We are Mondays 10 to 3 and Tuesday through Saturday 10 to 7.
All right, well, thank you so much, Danielle. We're going to have that information online for you. And again, a little self-care is definitely needed. So thank you so much for joining us. And don't go anywhere just yet.